Hello, everybody. How are you doing? I hope you are doing great. Thanks for clicking on this video. This is one of those videos that's just for me, just I wanted to film it, so I'm gonna film it. It's definitely gonna get age restricted, 100%, because we're gonna be smoking a nice little. Whoa, whole downstem came out with the bitch. Gonna be smoking a nice little bowl. Can't really see because of the lighting, but gonna be smoking a nice little bowl. But also the bowl is secondary. I wanted to talk about something I noticed today. So today, okay, so just as a little bit of background, about I don't know, 3, 4 months ago, I maybe not that long. I don't know, maybe that like December. Okay, so yeah, like 6 months at five. I don't know, five. We'll say 5 months ago, I started taking Wellbutrin. Um, I was dealing with a whole lot of darkness, a whole lot of real bad thoughts, and a whole like really bad impulse control. So I talked to a doctor, and the doctor wanted to put me on SSRIs. That's no bueno. I'm not with that. And so after some discussion, I ended up on Wellbutrin, and there are a lot of things that I didn't like about it. I don't like a lot of things, like most of the things about it. But one thing I do like about it is it helps prevent the darkness. Um, at least so I thought. But I think what is keeping the darkness away is my difference in lifestyle choices. Um, if that makes any sense. I am no longer staying inside all day. I'm no longer just laying in bed all day. I'm using my time to do things that I want. I have like a clear vision of the future. I'm working, I'm making money. I'm actively trying to get better every day. And these are all things I never did before. And so it wasn't even intentional today. Okay, I just want to make one thing perfectly clear within the first couple minutes of the video here. Because with the title, I got to say this. I am not recommending for anyone to stop taking their medication. I'm not recommending that for anyone at all. That's not what I'm saying. I just want to make that perfectly clear. If you are on medication and it helps you be a better you, and you don't have any problems with getting and taking it, you do you, baby. Whatever works for you. But this is just my own personal experience. Today, it wasn't even intentional. I didn't take my Wellbutrin this morning. At least I'm like 90% sure I didn't. And I had a great day. I like feel real again. I like have like fully scoped emotions, and I'm like, I don't know. It's different than before I started taking the Wellbutrin. So I do think it helped quite a bit in my development and getting better, crawling out of that hole. Um, but it, I mean, as the title says, the pills take your magic away. Um, I can't speak for certain about anyone else's case, but I know that for me, it takes it like that. When you listen to a song you really like, or you like see a cool like reflection. It's like the little art of noticing, or like the way that like your emotions and your memories combine when you listen to a particular song, or the way the hot water in the shower feels, or the way it feels to wake up well rested. Um, those are like things I really enjoy. And ever since I started taking the medication, those went away. My ability to really appreciate the beauty of life kind of diminished. So, it's not news that you need some darkness to make the light shine brighter. That's not news to anybody, I don't think. But it's certainly an interesting correlation I made. So, and of course, it's just one day, so it's too soon to tell for certain. But I'm gonna not take it for a while. Also, my doctor lied to me. My doctor told me that there are serious health complications with stopping Wellbutrin cold turkey. I've done a ton of research. There is nothing that indicates that there's any serious health effects to quitting Wellbutrin. None. Nothing at all. The doctor just lied. Like, you'll get mood swings, you'll get headaches, mild irritation, and weird dreams. But definitely nothing fucking dangerous. He lied to me. I don't like being lied to. So, I mean, I've never liked doctors, but I really don't like doctors now. So yeah, that's just kind of something I noticed throughout my day, and I just kind of want to make a video, sit down and talk about it. Um, so that's pretty much all on that topic. Uh, I also take Seroquel at night. I've only been doing that for about 5 weeks. Um, that it sucks. I sleep great, but I don't really get to feel the sleep. I don't really wake up well rested. And with the Seroquel, no matter what time I take it, no matter what dose I take it, I'm fucking tired the whole next day. I'm tired. And being tired is not something I enjoy. I'm always tired. I'm a tired person. And so, taking a pill that just makes me tired is stupid. I got it because I was having trouble sleeping when I was unemployed. Of course, I was having trouble sleeping when I was unemployed. I didn't fucking do anything. I just sat at a in this chair or laid in bed all day long. When you spend all day in bed, then when you crawl into bed at night to go to sleep, your brain doesn't know any different. Yeah. I did take a little melatonin, that's kicking in. So it's, I'm not against chemicals. Definitely not. Chemicals are great. Some of my favorite experiences were directly chemical related. But, pharmaceuticals in particular, I think it's an industry that thrives on convincing you that you're sick and then selling you the cure. And then once they do that, they win because all of their medications, you become dependent on them. I don't know about all of them, but the vast majority of pharmaceutical medications, once you start taking them for a while, you need to keep taking them. And then you have to pay to see a doctor, and you have to pay to get the pills, and you have to pay for the health insurance. I mean, you should have health insurance anyway. I get it free from the lovely state. But, it's one of the very few good things that the government does. Just to be clear, it's not federal, it's state. So there's no free federal health insurance. They have the Medicare shit or Medicaid or whatever it is, but you got to be like either like dirt rock poor. I mean, the fact that they won't give it to me and I make no money indicates that you have to be like really like super poverty, like make no money at all. Um, or you have to be like a billion years old, and then they give it to you. But yeah, that's I could sit here and rant about the medical industry for 30 minutes an hour. That's not what we're here to do. I mean, I guess a little bit, but we're kind of past that part. So it's 9:30 right now. I have to be at work again at 7. I didn't have to be. I had tomorrow off, but I need money. I can sleep when I'm rich. So, uh yeah, I was gonna do a bunch of work tonight, but I decided to just sit down and film a video. I think I'm gonna film this video and then one more and then go to bed. So yeah, I had a good day. I sweat a lot, pushing carts. Yeah, cool. Let's smoke this bowl. Got a little bowl of what's this one? This one's not King. This one's Gushers. Got a little bowl of the Gushers. Also, I made the mic louder, so sorry if it's too loud. I messed around with it for like a couple minutes before we started shooting, and should be good, should be just loud enough that if you turn it up on your phone or whatever you're watching on all the way, it's too loud. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for, because I don't know about anybody else, but I don't watch content like all the way loud. Usually about halfway. So sometimes you want it really loud. But anyway, enough rambling. Let's take a big fat hit of this Gushers. I haven't smoked anything all day. I'm really looking forward to this. This is what it's all about. You got to do all the things you need to do each day before you indulge in the thing that you like, because then when you indulge in the thing you like, it makes it even sweeter. But before we do that, we're going to get a little bit of water. I devoured a whole spicy covered pizza right when I got home because I hadn't eaten anything today either. I think I burned my tongue a little bit. It was tasty though. Yeah, all that sweating makes me thirsty. I'll tell you what. Okay, cool. Let's smoke this bowl. A little bit of Gushes out the bong. First rip of the day. Nothing else to say. Cheers. God damn. That was a little fatter than I meant it to be. Um, Ooh. I'm sure you guys also noticed by now because it's like the third video or something. I changed the backdrop. Pretty sure I mentioned it in the other two. But this is so much better. It looks nice. The lighting is better. You can actually see my face. I'm not all flushed out all the time. Super cool. Let me know what you guys think. I'm also curious what you guys think about these unedited videos. You know, because there's some videos that like need editing. But then there's a video like this where if someone's watching this, I want them to feel like we're just talking. We're just chilling. A little after day debrief. You know. A couple other things I wanted to talk about. I started the series Better Every Day on my YouTube Shorts. I know I'm only 3 days in, but I don't really like the idea of sticking to this like same format and pretty much just making the same video over and over. You know, so maybe I'll switch the goal to like, cause like the short I made today is boring. I didn't get any good footage because I was in a bit of a rush all day. Um, but let me tell you, I had a nap today. I've been taking naps. It's great because I've been working later in the day. Like tomorrow, I work at 7 a.m. But usually, I've been working anywhere between like 11 to like I'll go in at like 2:30, 2:45 latest. That's what I did today. Um, but I can't sleep in like that anymore. Like I can't sleep until like noon or 1 like I used to be able to. I just can't. Come usually right around 8:30, my brain like screams. I wake up in panic every day. It's it is what it is. It's money related panic. In case anybody's wondering, all of my panic is the root of it is money. All of it. Like I'll have panic attacks very occasionally. I used to have them a lot, even just like a month ago. But now that I have a job and I'm actually like making goals, and I'm making money every day, it's getting not nearly as bad. But yeah, I wake up in like a deep, true fear, like full blown panic, like pretty much every day. Right around like 8:30. Like my heart will be beating so hard it hurts, and I'm like freaking out. Like in my head, like someone's here to evict me, and my bank account is empty, and I'm gonna be homeless, and like, and of course, it only lasts for like 3 seconds, but it's a real interesting way to start the day. But then usually I'm able to calm down, do some breathing. I go back to sleep for like another hour or two if I can. But tomorrow I'll be. So there's two types of mornings for me. There's the mornings where I don't have to work until later, and then I just kind of wake up when I feel like it, which is anywhere between 8 and 10. And then there's like where like what's gonna happen tomorrow morning where I need to wake up at a particular time because I need to be there at 7, which means I need to wake up at 5 if I want to have a good day. I hate waking up and I gotta like go to work like right away. I hate that shit. I like to like drink some water, use the bathroom, do some breathing, like maybe even a shower, um, listen to some music, just get the day going. For me, everything takes forever. It's something I'm really bad about. I think it's mostly a combination of my phone and pretty much just my phone, if I'm being honest. But yeah, it takes me forever to do anything. Like I'll be like, I'll be like, okay, I gotta like make a smoothie and then like clean it up and then get dressed, and that will take me like 45 minutes. It's ridiculous. Getting better about it though through intention. But yeah, I don't know. As you can probably tell, I'm faded. I'm so high, but I'm like perfectly high. I'm like, because sometimes I get high and I'm like, oh shit, I get like really anxious, but I can never quite pinpoint why. But once I've completed all the shit I need to do for the day, I went to work, I did the thing. All I have left to do is shower. Yeah, I already ate. Yeah, all I have left to do is shower and get in bed. Um, Super cool. Although actually, what I think I'll probably do is upload this video, and then I want to make another one, but I might spend another day thinking about that. I'm gonna tell the story of the strongest gas I ever smoked. Um, it's a good video, good story. But yeah, I'm faded. Sweet's great. If you're watching this, thank you. We're just chilling. That was my end of day debrief. Yeah. Today I noticed that the pharmaceutical pills, they take away my magic. Just like my magic, my ability, yeah. Like all of it. It's dampened. Um I learned that I need to use my time better, but that's something I've been dealing with for a while. I learned that this weed is gas. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you stay happy, stay hydrated, stay healthy. Till next time, my friends. Peace out, y'all.